Okay, so I'm just gonna take. I have not vlogged for a while because, yeah, my proprietor's cousins are visiting for 3 weeks for the past for like a total of 3 weeks. So I'm just doing this, just I finally got a hold of my dad, and well, my dad called me, and yeah, like, of course he's good with the with the Christmas thing, and you know, like, what it really comes down to is right now, like, his financial situation is different, and I'm not gonna expect much anymore. So I guess that's the way it's gonna be. So I'm gonna. So what I do is just, and of course this weekend Jesse was down, so we can, and then yesterday we're doing some like, mm, we're gonna do something for like for our families, and then like some treats for everyone, some snacks and all that, and I'm gonna basically just, I'm kind of, like, there's a lot of things I think I have in my mind, but once I really know that, like, once I leave Regina, I'll be glad. Once I'm in Regina, like, just like, and then when I see around them, all this people in Alberta are just not lenient to pedestrians at all. Like, people are just they're so people are just, they don't care about anyone but themselves. Like, the drivers are so terrible, and just they'd rather, they're more for themselves than anyone else. And all the hustle and bustle and all the angry commuters and road rage and all the people who are so unhappy with their lives. You know, some of these people hate seeing others happy because to them it just brings back things that they don't have. You know. You know, and but some of these people, like, are gonna find that there's not gonna be any penance for those parasites that they are. Yep. And the message is saying that we're closing in on the tribulation, and yep, it's happening, and I think the invasion of the Chinese will be just the beginning of the Antichrist coming in. And yeah, that's just it. 3.5 years ruled by a deceiver, and then only those who remain faithful will prevail. But I'm starting to find that this lifestyle in Red Deer is just really starting to get to me, and I feel like I finally had enough. And just, yeah, like, seriously, I've had enough, and starting to enjoy some things while I can, but once I'm gone, that's it, I'm gone. Yeah. Like, these drivers out there, just no one shows any lenience for others, and there's a guy, like, more concerned about about making sure his truck is not being hit, like, because there's people out there like, people, and then yeah, and they just want. And I think another revelation that I came into is that trans athletes are just, it should be banned, and that's right, because all it did was, because people are concerned that, because even biological males have more muscle than actual women, and and absolutely remove that trans athlete from the roster, and then everything will be better, and that's the way it should be. And and another thing too is that we need to realize is that it's just the beginning, because once I'm gone from some, and kids nowadays don't, they're always looking for popularity and self-worth and recognition, but our teenagers are being don't understand they're not mature enough to understand the meaning of true values, what it really comes down to. So all I can do is just realize that we just can't be inconsolable. We can't be silent when while this is happening. Otherwise, we just become complicit. I mean, and I don't care what other people think. I don't have to. The only people I have to answer to is those I care for. And and I need to. I wanted to make it clear that we're gonna I will not live it. I will not sit back and let it all happen. I will not, but my tolerance for all these people are none. So, once I'm in Regina is more kind of a laid back kind of city in terms of its atmosphere. They're passionate fans about their sports, and I may be in a group home where I can be with other people with disabilities, but at the same time, when I have autonomy, I would be in a bus system, and and my mother has actually got me gonna put me in a employment agency where I have a job where I don't have to deal with, where I'm out of the public eye, because I can't be in the public eye when I ain't working at all. But all of it is just like the whole thing, all of it is. I don't think. Yeah, if like I gotta be part of the solution, otherwise I'm just part of the problem. You know, I gotta accept myself for who I am, and of course, Canada Post is on a strike, and people whine because they're not getting what they want, and I know I did, but you know, I will not. No, I refuse to be around those people because I'm gonna become just like them. And like they post on their face, they do all this idle talk, and they like they think they're not making enough money because they're not doing the things they're doing. They're not doing the things they want, or they feel like their lives are lacking something, but they think they just as they're entitled to the things that to all these things that they say they want. But know this, like these stage reality shows, Jersey Shore, Real Housewives, and all that, all of it is just staged, fake, everything. So, and that's why TV has just gone downhill, and so has our happiness over the year, since the 70s. I mean, it's like I said before, like, money does not buy you happiness, because it doesn't really explain much. You know, there's other factors that determine our well-being. Is what it really comes down to anyway. You know, instead of whining about everything, well, you know, I just go about my days and I don't want to be around people like that. Of course, next year with Kelly moving away from me, you know, I guess my priorities are shifting too. And my dad told me, like, if I see, I might meet someone younger, much younger than me, that wants to spend my time with me. Yeah. You know, I just have to wait and see what happens. So, you know, like, there's a lot, you know, like I've been under a lot of stress lately, so sometimes I just need to de-stress, and you know, and then when I need space, I just need to de-stress and, you know, think about things that I do need, and just kind of, you know, absolutely, like, get my, you know, like, but find ways that will not have long-term consequences, of course. Yeah, I mean, I gotta learn to make myself happy the way I am. No matter where you go, someone's gonna criticize you for how you look, how much money you have, or what kind of job you have. Well, they're just jealous because they don't have it. Anyways, that's all I have to say for this vlog. So, until then, stay tuned for more vlogs.